I want to discuss with you 5 traits, feminine traits that many women were never taught growing up. All right. So the first one is emotional awareness. Many of us have feelings, but we don't sit in it to know why we feel that way. I could be upset. Well, why are you upset? You have to identify why you're upset. Because somebody was being disrespectful to me, and you know how we do. I'm a match energy. Like, no, you probably need to sit and think to yourself, emotional awareness. Yes, this person was very disrespectful, but if I match energy right now, then I'm going to go into a full-blown fight. We don't know. People are crazy these days. And will I make it out alive with my life? And we really got to reel it in and know why. Okay, how am I feeling this way? I'm feeling sad. Oh, I'm feeling sad because, maybe somebody forgot an anniversary or things as such, or I'm aggravated at work because they don't value me. Just being emotionally aware is like an instant game changer, because now you're not controlled by your emotions anymore. You're aware of them. And now when you become aware, okay, how do I process it? Very important. The second trait is calm communication. How many of you have ever flown off the handle? Okay. At a point in my life, I didn't have too much of calm communication. I communicated how Stephanie wanted to communicate. And if I felt like I need to get loud for you to hear me, I was going to get loud for you to hear me. If I felt I had to press the issue and press for you to hear me, then it was that. Was it right? No. Because now I done torn up my house just to be right. And that was not wise, and that was not a good thing. That was not feminine at all, and not beneficial for anybody. People going to bed upset. Was it worth it? No. Now you got to apologize. Well, why don't you just communicate calmer in the first place, so you don't have to live in a mode of always apologizing and, speaking with anger and things like that. But speak with clarity. So once you're aware of what we said of the emotion, now I can address it in a calmer manner, because, okay, I thought about it. What's going to yield me the most calmest, options, outcomes. Okay? And so now I speak with clarity, or I ask with clarity. Well, what did you mean by that? Instead of reacting with anger, because you know that they will label us the angry black woman. And aren't you tired of people identifying, like, oh, there goes the angry black woman over there. Oh, watch out. We have to change. Okay? And that's just a trait that we weren't taught. Calm communication. Third is receptivity, right? Part of femininity is learning to receive, even help. Okay? Hey, ma'am, Would you let me? Oh, no, you snatch your bag. No, no, I got this. When you really need help. You know, a personal story. I used to work at a hospital and I would try to lift up these heavy pans and I needed help. But I wanted to show, hey, I know how to do my job. But yet I needed help. And I see my other coworker, she was like, oh, can you help me? Hey, you, can you help me? This and that. Make sure when you come across this, you get this for me. And I seen that she had little people working for her and helping. And I was like, why am I being a workhorse when I can have people help me? She looked like she's having the people carrying the heavier things and stuff like that just because she asked. That's the problem. It's okay to step out of that hyper independence and ask for help. That's okay. Okay, sis? Being comfortable to receive support is fine. And if it comes from a nice male that wants to make your life easier in a respectful manner and he really has good intentions for you and really wants to be with you and cherish you, let him. Let him. Okay? It's not a bad thing. The fourth trait is presence. And in the Wife School podcast, I call this that calm authority. You have that authority, you have that presence. When you walk in a room, you're not, having your body out, but there's just something about you that stands above the rest. And it's something so beautiful to witness. In Psalms 31, verse 29 says, many daughters have done virtuously, but thou excellest them all. I mean, don't you want to excel them all? That's that presence. It's a beautiful thing when you see certain women that just come and everybody respects them. They have dignity, a dignity about them that you're just like, you admire them. And they bring calm energy into the environment. And that's the woman we should strive. And those are that trait we should strive to have that was not necessarily taught to us. The fifth is emotional stability. And, when I see women crying in the car, they get online to, express their emotions. Sometimes they just want somebody to hear them, and then sometimes we can't allow the internet, depends on what it is, into our personal space like that, because then I'm questioning, well, this person doesn't have people around them to help them be emotionally stable, or they, you know what I'm saying? I see more and more people come to the internet and they're just crying. But yeah, there's some testimonies that people do need to know, but there are some intimate conversations and circumstances that I think show that there's no emotional stability, because it looks like you're in torment, that you may need to get help, and you can't necessarily come to the internet for people that don't know you to comfort you. You know what I'm saying? So emotional stability is a big thing. Lending back to the behavior aspect of, women of color. They automatically say, angry black woman, oh, she about to do a weave snatch and flip some tables, But if you show that emotional stability, even though it may be really, really crazy at that moment, the ability to stay grounded in intense moments is monumental. It really is. And it says a lot about your character. It really does. It really does. And these 5 aspects are very powerful feminine qualities. And but we have to be more intentional about making these attributes concrete in our everyday life. Concrete. Day after day, because something is going to come up. Something else is going to come up. Some event's going to come up. Some situation's going to come up. But if you're practicing all of these modes, your emotional awareness, your calm communication, your emotional stability, right? When we're putting these things into practice, it will yield a feminine journey that is unmatched, because you have mastered who you are. That emotional side of you that tries to get you off your square, you master it. Your presence, when you master it, you command that presence. And then people won't play around you. They won't disrespect you in that way. They won't cross those boundaries. So, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you found any value, please hit the like button and hit the hype button if I have a hype button. Not entirely sure. We're still growing the channel. Really trying to reach 3,000 by the summertime. But hopefully you found something of value in what we discussed today with traits that we were never taught as women. I'll see you again. Be blessed.